Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome to the Ad Hoc Council series. Just basic whenever there's something to say. I'm getting a message brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. My name is Serene Priestess of Blossy. I'll be your oracle today. I'm rushing because I got something to tell you, and I'm in the middle of something for you that's separate from this. So why don't we get down to it? There's hidden enemies becoming known, especially with this Mercury retrograde, especially if you are a Leo rising, an Aquarius rising, a Scorpio rising, a Taurus rising, even a Virgo rising or Gemini rising. North Node. A lot of hidden enemies are becoming known right now, and it's important that I tell you right now because I'm going into these sign energies, trying to do this Mercury retrograde, la da ya da, and it's not working out well. The attacks are like insane. I had to do some extra heavy duty thing, and see, Mama doesn't bust out roots. Mama doesn't do all those things. I know I'll pop off and cuss you out and XYZ LMP. And like I do have violent and homicidal tendencies, but that's nobody's business. I'm not gonna come for you like that. I really need to see you like abusing a child or an old lady or an animal for me to get like that. Okay. So when somebody hurts my feelings, I'm just prone to sit there and cry or go take a spiritual bath or like go pet my kitty or go eat some wild turkey. Like I'm not gonna I don't have a vengeful spirit. I'm not and this energy, man, it's like icky and jealous and icky and vengeful and icky and like trolly and icky and icky and icky and icky and icky and gross. Ew. It's not even just the devil. It's like illusions and stupidity and what kind of cockroach person do you need to be? I'm gonna speak frankly, but I will give it this caveat. If somebody's hating on you, love them. If you're looking at a person knowing that they stink ass, mofo ass, ridiculous ass self is low dimensional, low vibrational, toxic, distorted, the response isn't to stoop to their level. The response isn't to feed their BS. How do you kill cancer? You starve that. You don't feed it. How do you kill a parasite? You cut off its supply. So when you see somebody, some person, place, or thing that is nasty, demonic, demented, devilish, distorted, try not to walk into that karma. Try to stay prayed up, blessed up, blissed up. But when you see them, when you look at them, when you see them, have compassion. Doesn't mean condone, doesn't even mean compromise. Have compassion. Yeah, you might need to turn your back, you might need to walk away. Have compassion. Don't drop to their level. And also recognize. Because this Mercury retrograde, the purpose of this Mercury retrograde is to wake up humanity. There's something called a tipping point. I'm not going to repeat myself. So the video's coming out. Mama's been getting sidetracked and attacked. Y'all motherfuckers need to kill me or get gone because listen, you cannot put down a queen. You cannot. Unless you're the colonizer with your little army coming to steal some land, you're not going to be able to put down a queen. I'm sorry if nobody told you this. This is not the place. This is the Vertex of Abundance is not the place for ratchet readings. We can do that on another time, on another place, in another space. But what it is, how it is, let's get down to it. The attacks, if you think you had known something, if you think you had felt something, watch this little retrograde because the protection goes off. Unless it's those way out of planets, like the Uranus, like the Neptune, like the Pluto. Sometimes depending on your energies, you can't be Capricorn with this, but depending on your energies, especially if you are an Aquarius, you'll be lucky. But sometimes when the Saturn goes the retrograde, you have a little bit of extra ease. But when the inner planets go retrograde, that's the Mercury, that's that Venus, that's that Mars, that's that Jupiter. When those planets go retrograde, the filter is off. The horse pucky, the BS comes out. The things that be right in front of you that you wasn't able to see, wasn't willing to see, you couldn't see, it's right there. It's right there how it is, what it is. So this Mercury retrograde's going, if you ain't ready, what mama say? Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. If you ain't ready, your feelings gonna be hurt. Your heart gonna be broken. And here's the people who should have the broken heart. It's those cockamamie, backward ass mother effers with their little garbage BS drama. Welcome to class, kids. Because they're the ones who, what kind of being finds meaning in their life by demeaning another one? That's some parasitic cockroach larvae. I'm trying to say other things because you know I could get Jerry Springer, but it's not, we're not there right now. So I just have to say this because I was going in to do some work on the Virgo rising and ooh, 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 what is this? Bulls. So be aware that this Mercury and the retrograde and the shadow and the Venus and the retrograde and the shadow and all these energies and this Uranus and the Taurus blocking people's soul power, blocking people's spirit, blocking people's eternal nature, blocking people's eternal self, blocking people's true purpose, true spirit, true nature. It's the magic storm, not for no global nothing, but let me tell you what the global, all of the trickster energy, all of the low vibrational, that thinking that keeps you down, keeps you stuck, keeps you stupid, stuck on stupid, it's coming up, bubbling up, boiling out, truly, sincerely, genuinely, authentically, unmasked, unraveled, revealed. And see, that's where this, because it's going to be open warfare when before it's been secret warfare. It's going to be open warfare when before it's been subtle warfare. It's going to be out loud, overt when before it was covert, subliminal. And there will be some global things happening, but it will be all the power you've been giving away to the global whatever, the stuck on stupid, the colonization, the indoctrination. Mama's mind is in the Virgo and the Libra rising right now, not in this little emergency message. So this, my loves, my beauties, my darlings, my divine children, please know what's for you will not pass you by unless you let it. And when the devil comes for you, even if the devil does kill you, doesn't you know that that's going to upgrade you? If you God's child and the devil comes and takes you down and you did anything other than let him take you down, you are right. But you see, the thing is, the trick is, because there's another side to that coin, you don't sit there and fight the devil. You fight the devil by doing you. You fight the devil by getting yours, not by engaging. What's a tennis match? Don't you have to beat that ball back, hit that ball back? So this is the thing. Don't get shocked, don't get guffawed, don't be awestruck, don't be terrified. Be amused. When the enemy that's been there right in front of your face finally declares their ass, shows themselves, don't get upset, be amused. Don't get heartbroken. Feel vindicated, feel affirmed, because they're going to get theirs. And that's the trick about a real, true, genuine divine being. Imagine being that person, that soul, that vibration, where you got to go around causing havoc, wreaking havoc, just to get any entertainment, to get any of your needs met, to be destructive, to be vindictive, to be diabolical. What kind of life is that? What kind of legacy is that? Imagine being that soul, to go around doing the sneaky deaky, doing the little backward stabby thingies, and then finding meaning and purpose in that, and being filled up inside being nasty. So let's not be confused. Let's recap, okay? Yes, recognize the devil, but don't fight him in open warfare, because that's also usually not always what they want. Because that's a way of giving them energy. Like, what is those people, the narcissist, the toxic, malignant mother? Any attention is fine. Good, bad, otherwise. So it's not turning your back to them, it's being unbothered, being unbothered, being unbothered, being unbothered. Because what's after that? It's like an imposter spirit. You test them, you ask them their purpose 3 times, and they don't have enough energy to keep going. See, it's those out there who say nothing when they open their mouths, and they get really mad when you question things. Those are the ones you start to see. And then over the next 3 weeks, you'll start to see other things, like the subliminal messages and the little sneaky sideways dealings. And they've been doing things right in front of you. And, you know, they've been getting you to give them ammunition. They've been getting you to give them information, to reveal things about yourself, to reveal things about other people that they can turn around and use. Think about the narcissist when he's fighting you. He's been sitting there pleasant and genuine and caring and kind. And then when it hits the fan, he has this laundry list, this arsenal of weapons of things that are wrong with you, right? And they can't, it's not even about apologizing. It's not even about having empathy. They can't authentically, genuinely, sincerely show up, participate, and be present. They can't negotiate and navigate the situation without stooping to ugliness, whatever that looks like. Okay, and I don't want to preface this retrograde with nasty caca. So I'm putting it here now so I don't have to go into these readings and do it, because I was promising everybody, and I'll have to say this twice or thrice more. Well, I'm gonna say it now because I might forget. I can't do those little organized things anymore. I gotta be a little diva oracle, and that's the only thing that works at present. Please forgive me. You know, I was trying to do these 6-month readings because everybody was doing the yearly thing. And you know me, I'm unique, chronically, terminally unique. You know, everybody's doing a little, what is this year? Fuck the Gregorian calendar, by the way. But, 2022. Yeah. I'll do this September to March, your 6-month forecast. Well, Mama couldn't do it because God had other plans. Okay, but what he does want, what the creator does want, what Mavu does want, what my ancestors and guides do want for everybody is this. You will get a sign-specific Mercury retrograde read down, and it's coming out quite soon. Like today, tomorrow, half then, half now. Okay, so I'm gonna have to postpone this little 6-month forecast or whatever, because we got 2 retrogrades. We got this Uranus doing its little magic. We got the little devil doing his little magic. And you see the devil energy, the devil card, many don't know because we think, oh, it's Capricorn. Yeah, it's Capricorn, but Capricorn isn't always bad and the devil isn't always bad. But when the devil is bad, it's talking about Uranus in 8th house, Pluto in the 11th house, tyranny over the public, tyranny over the collective, or you giving your power away, going down the wrong path, being bound in bondage in some non-mutually beneficial nourishing need exchange. Toxicity. So, listen, my darlings, what's for you will not pass you by unless you allow yourself to be not just dragged down, but distracted, is the real truth. And there's a lot of smiling faces behind evil eyes. And if you're lonely, if you have no self-worth and value, if there's something alive in you that is open because it's wounded and is yearning for some hurting from the past, you will conjure up the same karma in a different face. You will conjure up the same karma in a different situation. You will conjure up the same karma in a different environment, surrounding location. What you will not do is heal from that, because you're like, why me, why me, why me, oh my, oh my, oh my. And being loving, being caring, being kind, being empathic doesn't mean you have to be stupid. Doesn't mean you have to be foolish. And it's up to you to decide what the meaning of those words are, because I could tell you, stupid is knowing the right thing and not doing it. And if you haven't learned that lesson, you've gone through it 3 times, 5 times, 9 times, you're stupid. I'm sorry nobody has taken the time to tell you this. And I don't care about your feelings. I care about your soul. If you want to whine, if you want to complain, if you want to cry, you better be getting your life and opening your ifa, or I cannot hear you, and I will not. Just so you know, my dear, this is not for you to feel threatened. This is not for you to feel frightened. This is not for you to feel like I'm coming for you. In a blinding flash of the obvious, the truth, the Tower card, which I am. Look up Lord Hayagriva. I'm the Tower. I have come to break down foundations which no longer serve you. And if you really understand the spiritual elements of the Tower, is when you build your pie in the sky and you think you are better than God. Is when you build your pie in the sky and you are devoid of spirit. Is when you do not know your true nature and your eternal self is blocked. It's mired in some matrix, malevolent, three-dimensional, stuck on stupid system, structure, foundation, some Kabbalistic mechanisms of indoctrination where you've gotten in the box and been conditioned to be broken. That's when the Tower comes. It's when somebody's built their foundation upon unsolid ground. It's not just earthquakes, honey. It's electricity. It's thunder. It's lightning. You will see the light. And I'd much rather you be a little frightened of me than the spirit on the other side of the veil when it drops. And I don't want to use bullying tactics or frightening tactics or be overly forceful to make a point. But sometimes when you speak the truth, the ground shakes. And at other times you need to speak the truth even when your voice shakes. And I'm not a peasant motherfucker, I'm a lion and I will roar. Don't even think twice about it. I have come to tell you the truth, and it's going to be uncomfortable at times. All these complaints and all these hurt feelings. Y'all need to know one thing. I don't care. I'm not trying to justify being harmful to your feelings. I'm trying to let you know somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to say something. And I can't do this rainbow lollipops, lemon drops, and all this other stuff because I don't care. I love rainbows, but I don't care. Your feelings inform your experience. What are your needs, Queen? What is alive in you in the depths of your soul? What is your deepest soul's yearning, itching, begging, dying to come out? That's what I want to hear. And that's when I calm down. When you show contrition, when you show grace, when you show humility, reverence to the divine, that's when I will chill out. You sitting here excusing some narcissist, talking about your false twin, trying to hold on to some wounded from 5 years ago. I speak the truth and your mind can't hear it, it's going to get uncomfortable and I'm not going to care. So I love you, but I might not like you at specific times. And that needs to be okay or you need to unsubscribe. Love you. Bye.